Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation GoldenEye, turn 17.1, Germany. It is July 1944. Adjust the board because I didn't have that. Okay. So housekeeping. Prior to 16.7, Knights Templar talked on the phone with Boston Bruce about whether or not he wanted to submerge his submarine in Sea Zone 38. There was a battle there last term. There was a miscommunication where Boston Bruce said that he wanted to take his submarine as the first casualty, according to Boston Bruce, but according to Knights Templar, Boston Bruce said that he wanted to submerge the submarine. So it would have been an open and shut case if text messaging had been used instead of talking on the phone. So for questions like scrambling, submerging, and order of casualties in a YouTube war, I recommend using text messaging for clarity. So we used PBE to correct the battle. On round 1, the Japanese submarine got a first strike attack at 3 before being killed and hit with a 2. Since the Japanese submarine took the first hit, one of the damaged battleships got to fire back on round 1 as well, and it also hit with a 4. So that knocked the round 2 number of submarines for America down to 7 submarines and 2 advanced submarines, attacking 1 damaged battleship and 1 fighter. On round 2, all 7 submarines missed, rolling 12, 9, 5, 8, 5, 7, and 4. The 2 advanced submarines also all missed on round 2, rolling 8 and 7. The defending damaged battleship missed on round 2, rolling an 11. The Japanese fighter hit on round 2, rolling a 6. Round 3 started with 6 American submarines and 2 advanced submarines attacking 1 damaged Japanese battleship and 1 fighter. The 2 advanced submarines got a hit, rolling a 10 and a 2. The defending damaged battleship hit on round 3, rolling a 2, and the Japanese fighter also hit on round 3, rolling a 1. Just devastating luck for Knights Templar. So Sea Zone 38 was cleared, but only 4 American submarines and 2 advanced American submarines survived. Also note that down here, when Knights Templar captured New Guinea, you can choose, if you're capturing territory from another one of the factions, like let's say you're the Allies and you capture Comintern territory, you can elect not to give it back to the Comintern. But when you're capturing or recapturing territory from your own team, the United States is allied, they're the allies with Australia, then you must give that territory back. I don't know, it probably takes me 30 minutes to record this turn. Sorry, come back in.
Oh, okay. We were gonna go for a walk.
Okay, go for the walk anyway without me. Thanks. Okay, let's see. So that means that Anzac is up to 7, and the United States is only at 68, and that the United States only has 89 banked, not 90. I know that Knights Templar was pretty excited about having 90 for the U.S., but still denied. You have to get that next turn. Okay, now we can go to German purchases. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I guess first I should talk about my tech rolls. I was hoping to get long-range aircraft, and it totally affected my strategy for this turn. So before the turn started, I used PBE to generate my tech rolls. I rolled for heavy strategic bombers, and I failed with a 7. I rolled for long-range aircraft, and I succeeded with a 7. So that was the key to getting that one to stage 4. I rolled for advanced ASW and succeeded with a 12. That moves Germany up to stage 2 for advanced ASW. I rolled for strategic rockets and failed with a 3. I rolled for attack transports and succeeded with an 11, so that's at stage 1. Purchases. I have 80 IPPs to spend as Germany. I am purchasing 5 militia for 10. That's what the red chip there is, 5 militia. I am purchasing 8 infantry for 24. That's 34. I'm purchasing 2 cavalry for 6. That's 40. 2 tank destroyers for 10. That's 50. 2 anti-aircraft artillery for 8. That's 58. I've run out of AA, so I'm just for Germany. I'm using the Japanese AA guns. So we're up to 58. I purchased 1 jet fighter for 12. That's 70. And then I'm going to do rapid construction of a fortification in Denmark for 10, bringing me to 80 IPP. All right, let's swivel out the camera, zoom out a bit so we can do some, show you my combat movement. All right, hopefully that captures most everything. Does it get the north? Because I'm going to have a battle up there in Kola. So we need to go over here, I think. Okay, I think that's going to capture most of my movement. So 1 cavalry and 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers are going to move from southern Finland into Kola. Infantry, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers. 2 fighters are going to fly from Lubelski up to Kola. So now I have a range of 5. Before I could not have made this attack, so it was clutch to get long-range aircraft this turn if I wanted to do this attack. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll land in Lapland. 5. 1 jet fighter from West Germany will fly 1, 2, 3, 4, and land in Lapland. It has 2 more it could fly, but that's fine. It'll land in Lapland. 5 infantry, 3 cavalry. This is all from Lubelski. 5 infantry, 3 cavalry, 6 advanced mechanized infantry, 9 SS Panzer Grenadiers. So two SS Panzer Grenadiers are staying back, and 1 infantry staying back. 4 medium armor and 1 self-propelled artillery move from Lubelski into northern Belarusia. Normally I remember to have these all set up, and I don't think that's worth anything. Yeah, that's not worth anything, so. Okay. And then they will blitz onward into Western Russia. Before they blitz in, I also am including these 2 armor from Warsaw to northern Belarusia. 1, 2, but they can't go any further. They can't be part of that blitzing force. Well, I guess that I've got the square. That's staying behind. Let's see, where is that? That's right here. So staying behind in northern Belarusia is 5 infantry and 3 cavalry and 2 medium armor. Blitzing on into Western Russia is, let's see, 6 advanced mechanized infantry, 9 SS Panzer Grenadiers, 4 medium armor, and 1 self-propelled artillery into Western Russia here. Okay. Is that all on camera? Yep. Now I'm going to have 1 infantry and 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers will move from Lubelski into southern Belarusia. So 1 infantry and 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers. 1 tactical bomber will fly from Lubelski into Orel Kursk. Let's see. Okay, now we need to look down in Africa, see if we have stuff down in Africa that can capture all this. Okay, what's happening here is now this strategic bomber has a range of 9. It has 6, plus 2 for long-range aircraft, plus 1 for this airbase, so that's 9. It's going to go 1, 2, pick up this airborne infantry from Baghdad, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it can land on the Balearic Islands. So it's going into Catalonia. In Catalonia, all he has is 3 medium bombers, and those defended 4, and 2 heavy strategic bombers, and those defended 2. Then I am going to bring in 1 jet fighter from northern Italy will go 1, 2, 3. And then all 4 of these fighters will go, or 2 fighters and 2 jet fighters. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not true. That would be 4. It's going 1, 2, 3. That's how it's doing it. So all my fighters there have 3 to get back, and I've set it up on that particular battle on the battle board. Then I'm going to have this submarine that's off the coast here in 32. We'll go 1, 2 down to 79 and convoy raid in C zone 79. Okay, I think, let me double check that I have all my moves that I want to do. I think that's it. All right, combat. Let's get the camera centered up. Oops. Okay. I'm going to back it off just a little bit so we can see those jets. Hopefully that's still good enough that you can see all the dice when they are rolled. First, let's do that battle in Kola. I have 1 cavalry at 3. Hit. Oh, that's a nice way to start. That is not going to count. I mean, yeah, but he has first strike, so I'm sure he's going to hit with his 2 at 5. And the first thing I would do would be take that cavalry. So let's see if he hits with. Maybe he'll miss, and then that'll make it easy. Nope, he does hit. Okay, so that cavalry does not count. I have 2 at 4 with my SS Panzer Grenadiers. 1 hit. And I have 2 fighters at 6. I'm trying to keep track of these hits this time. Okay, so I got another hit, so I'm up to 2 hits. And then I've got my jet fighter at an 8. Okay, so I got 3 hits on the first round. And now he already did his 2 first strike artillery with his Katushkas. So he has 2 at, well, I messed up because I think I rolled 2 at 5 and I should have rolled 2 at 4 for his Katushkas. I'll have to go back and PBE it if I messed up or if he barely missed with, but I think he rolled like a 1 when he hit my cavalry. So he's got 2 at 5 with his defending medium armor. 1 hit. Okay, so I lose a SS Panzer Grenadier. He has a medium armor versus my SS Panzer Grenadier. All right, next round. I have 1 at 4. That's my SS Panzer Grenadier. Miss. And then I've got 2 at 6 with my fighters. 1 hit. And I think that's all I need, but just to be on the safe side, in case I've missed something, I'll roll my jet. Okay, 2 hits. So his medium armor defends at 5. Miss. So I do end up taking Kola, which is worth 1. Sorry, I didn't have my... Usually I'm better prepared. Forgot to set up the... Okay, so that's worth 1. Taken with 1 SS Panzer Grenadier. Just to save time, I'm going to land my planes there in Lapland. 1 up for Germany. They go up to 58. 1 down for the Soviets. They're down to 38. The Germans are at 63 if you have the Vichy. If you follow the Vichy or merge the Vichy IPP. Western Russia. Okay, I have 6 advanced mechanized infantry at 4. I only need 1 hit. Okay, I got him. So he has 1 infantry at 4 defending, and he hits. Okay, so that takes off 1 of my advanced mechanized infantry from, let me double check, yeah, that's this. Oh, I did have self-propelled artillery, so I get one shot at 3 before, just because if I might first strike and kill him before he even get a shot. Oh, so he does not hit me in Western Russia because I killed him with my self-propelled artillery before he got to shoot back. All right, that is Western Russia. That's 1 up for Germany and 1 down for the USSR, down to 38. Germany's at 60 or 64, depending on how you mark it. Okay, Southern Belarusia. This, let's see, I have 1 infantry at 2. So that's red die. 1 infantry attacking at 2 into Southern Belarusia. Hit. Just to be on the safe side, I'll do my 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers at 4. Oh, geez, wasting all my good luck here. And then he has a defending cavalry at 1 or 2. So he does kill my infantry, and I take Southern Belarusia. That's another 1 up for Germany. And that's 1 down. So I'm up to 61 or 65 and 36 for the USSR. Okay, then I'm going to blitz with these 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers from Southern Belarusia because I did it in under 2 rounds. I'm blitzing into Orel Kursk. So I have 2 at 4. Hit. And then I've got 1 at 7. Miss. Dang it. Okay, so he has 1 at 2 with his militia. Miss. And 1 at 4 with his infantry. Miss. Next round. Now we're down to 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers in attack versus an infantry. So 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers. Hit. Yeah, I don't need to continue rolling. And then he has 1 at 4. Miss. Okay. So I do take Orel Kursk. That is worth 2. This tactical bomber is going to fly back to Lubelski. Germany goes up to 63, and the USSR goes down to 34. Okay, let's see. I've got my submarine rating, or convoy rating in 79. I'm due to die eventually. Red is the attacker, white is the defender. So he gets a +3, I get a +2. It's flat, so I don't do any damage. And now the moment of truth. He has a 1 or a 2 to kill me. I think he almost got me. But nope, I lived to tell the tale. So I did do convoy rating this turn. So that'll at least take off 2 off of Great Britain. And now I've got this big attack here. I've saved the best for last. Okay, so I have 2 fighters, 3 jets, and then I've got this airborne infantry that I'm coming in to drop off. Oh, that'll drop off at 3. So, how does this work? I guess I've got the infantry, the airborne infantry at 3. Miss. I've got 2 fighters at 6. 1 hit. Okay, is that a 7? No, that's a 1. Okay. And then I've got the 2 jet fighters at 8. No, 3 jet fighters at 8. Oh, that's nice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I got 4 hits on the first round. That's a good start. Now he has 2 at 2. I need another one of these dice. These are his heavy strategic bombers.
Miss. And he's got 3 at 4 with his medium bombers. 2 hits. Well, that's what I thought was going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to lose the airborne infantry and 1 fighter. Yeah, what I thought that... No, I actually thought he'd only hit once. So hopefully he won't hit this next round. Now, I did 4, so he's down to 1 medium bomber. So he got 1 above average, and I think I got 1 above average. Let's see, I should have only hit 2 with my jets, 1 with my fighter, and miss with that, so I should have only hit 3 times. So we both got 1 above average on that one. Hopefully he'll miss on this next round. I'm just going to roll my 3 jets. 1 hit. And now he has 1 at 4 in retaliation. This could be painful. Okay, well, that's good. Could have been worse. I mean, I lost 1 fighter and 1 airborne, and I'll probably lose my strategic bomber. But that was worth it. Okay, so I need to figure out what is going to land where. I think I'm done with my combat. Let me double check my cheat sheet. Yep, okay. So, what to do? My question is, where do I want to land my remaining fighter? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, you can see it. I'm going to have this 1 jet fly back to northern Italy, along with 1 of the fighters from Catalonia. So the Catalonia fighters can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because they started at an air base. Okay, and I lost that airborne guy. He's dead. This guy will land. I'm going to land him on Sardinia. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I will land on... No, land on the Balearic Islands. That's what I'll do. Okay. I'm going back, flying from Catalonia, 1, 2, 3, with 2 jets and 1 fighter will land in Gibraltar. So, wait a second. No. This fighter got destroyed. Sorry. So, 2 jets are in Gibraltar, 1 jet and 1 fighter are in northern Italy. Sorry, that's one of the disadvantages of putting stuff on the battle board, is causing myself confusion about how many units survived. 5 units survived. What I would have liked to do there is take my strategic bomber as a casualty, but I couldn't do it because it was the first round. If he'd only hit once on the first round and then once on the second round, that would have worked out better for me, because then I could have taken the airborne and then on the second round taken the strategic bomber. So, okay, I think we're ready for non-combat movement other than landing my planes. I think I've landed all my planes. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. Sorry for this delay. All right, the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to move this infantry that's in southern Finland. We'll move up to Lapland. Well, do I need to do that? I was worried he might get frisky, but I don't think he will. In fact, I think I had 1 extra movement with this jet. I think I could go there safely, I hope. Let me think here. Yeah, I think that's safe enough. That this guy came from Western Germany at an air base, so he had 6 movements. So he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think that would prevent Madman Dan from attacking me with his 2 infantry, unless I'm missing something. Okay. Now we have 3 cavalry. So we're down here with Western Ukraine. I'm going to have 3 cavalry, 6 advanced mechanized infantry, and 3 self-propelled artillery will go 1, 2 up to Lubelski. I'm going to have 2 infantry and 1 artillery here from Western Ukraine move down into Romania. I will have 1 infantry move from Kiev into southern Ukraine, and 1 infantry from Kiev move into western Ukraine. 3 cavalry will move from Romania, 1, 2 up to Lubelski. And that'll mean that I have 6 cavalry in Lubelski. 6 cavalry, 6 advanced mechanized infantry, and 3 self-propelled artillery, plus those that tactical bomber that I landed there. Okay. Next, where I'm going to have 2... Yeah, that's all been on camera. Okay. 2 SS Panzergrenadiers from West Germany are going to move to West Poland. 1, 2. 3 infantry and 2 anti-aircraft artillery from West Germany are going to move up into Denmark. So it's going to take 3 chips, 1, 2, 3, leaving 6 infantry behind, and 2 anti-aircraft artillery. So in Denmark, I'll have 3 anti-aircraft artillery and 4 infantry and 5 militia. One fighter is going to fly from West Germany, 1, 2, 3, down to northern Italy. Okay, all I have left is strategic rail movement. 1 anti-aircraft artillery from Lubelski, it was there at the start of the turn, is going to rail all the way down to northern Italy. Or should it go to Rome? I think I'll have it be in northern Italy. I hope that's the right place for it. And then, so I've got 3 more rail movement in Europe. I'm going to rail 1 SNLF and 2 advanced artillery from Western Germany will go into Paris. So that's not something you'll see in many games, that there is an SNLF unit in Paris. Kind of fun. Sorry while I get myself sorted out. A lot of pressure coming down on Paris. I thought that it would either be the Commonwealth or the United States. One coming after me in Gibraltar, one coming after me in Paris, but very clever building 2 transports, Knights Templar. That was extremely outside the box thinking. I tip my hat to you. That was a very clever move. Okay, so I think that's the end of my rail. Now we're at place units. So I'm going to put 1 militia in Denmark of my 5. Get this red chip, 5 militia. And 1 of them will go into Denmark, which has 5 right now, so I'm moving it up to 6, and that creates 4 little chips for me, so I can spread those around in other places. One of them will go in Lapland. I've run out of militia. I need to order some more German militia. But I'm going to put one in Lapland. So that's number 2. I've got 3 more to go yet. One is going to go in Warsaw. One is going to go into West Germany. So that puts me up to 4 there. 3 in Warsaw and 4 in West Germany. And one is going to go into Paris. And that will bring me up to 7 militia in Paris. Okay. I'm going to put 2 cavalry in Warsaw. And I'm going to put 2 infantry in Romania. You think 80 is a lot of money until you're fighting a 3-front war. And then you realize it does not go very far. I have in West Germany, I'm going to put 1 AA gun, 1 jet fighter, and 6 infantry. So that's going to increase my number of infantry in I don't feel good about this. I'm definitely building the jet fighter and the 6 infantry in West Germany, but I think I'm going to move more units up to Denmark. So I will have, if I don't do any more movements, I will have 12 infantry in West Germany. Let's see. So I want to have a little bit more infantry in West Germany than Denmark, but not 12 to 4. Why don't we make it 10 to 12 to 4, 10 to 6. Okay, yeah. Okay, so before, when I moved units up into Denmark, I moved 3 infantry up to Denmark, but really what I'm going to end up doing is moving 5 infantry from West Germany up to Denmark, so that there's 6 infantry before unit placements, there's 6 infantry in Denmark, and 4 infantry in West Germany. Then I'm going to add 6 more infantry to West Germany, bringing that total up to 10. Let's see, 6, I need a red ship. Okay, so Denmark has 6 infantry and West Germany has 10 infantry. Let me look at that for a moment and see if I'm satisfied. So I have 6, let's see, 2, 4, there's 14 units there and 12 units there. Got that one, I'm gonna move 1 more infantry up. Sorry to make it change on the fly. Let me look at that for a second. If I did that, then I have 9 infantry and 7. So 9 and 6 that's 15. And no, this is 7. 7 plus 6 is 13 ground units in Denmark versus 9, 4, and 1, 14. No, I think I'm going to keep 10 infantry in West Germany. Just worry about losing West Germany. That would be really Which is worse? Do I want 10 and 6 or do I want 9 and 7? I'm going to go with exactly how it is. I'm going to leave it with 10 infantry and 6 infantry, and I apologize for wasting everyone's time there. You don't really, Boss Bruce is always telling me, you don't really see the map until after you've done your combat moves and purchases and such. So, okay, in Paris, I already put the 1 militia. I'm going to put in 2 more tank destroyers, bringing my tank destroyer count up to 4. Pretty sure I'm like the only dude who buys tank destroyers, but when you have the Jag Panther model, it makes them really attractive. And then I'm building 1 more anti-aircraft. This one is in Berlin. I think I'm safe, but good lord, it just that'd be the best 4 I ever spent if I'm missing something, you know. Okay, and then I'm putting down that rapid build fortification in Denmark. It's facing out towards Sea Zone 13, of course. I think that's the end of place units. Okay, Vichy recruitment roll at a 2. Although I forgot to set up my little rondels, I did remember to set up my PBE for the Vichy recruitment roll. Let's see what we get. I rolled a 3. I think I rolled a 3 last time and missed it by 1. It's been a long time since I've successfully recruited with the Vichy. Alright guys, let's do the disposition of my forces. So, let's start in Gibraltar. Or actually, in Sea Zone 79 is a German submarine that did convoy raiding. In Gibraltar, I have 1 Italian SNLF, 1 Italian anti-aircraft artillery, 2 German infantry, 4 Italian militia, 6 Italian infantry, 1 Italian marines, 1 fortification, 1 airbase, 1 German artillery, 3 Italian mountain. And I just gotta say, it just sucks. I feel like I put all these resources and you guys are just like, yeah, screw it. We won't even deal with it. All this wasted money. Okay, up here, I don't know if I said the 2 German jet fighters are there. Okay, Balearic Islands has a heavy strategic bomber. In northern Italy, I have 1 German anti-aircraft artillery, 3 Italian militia, 1 Italian infantry, 1 Italian air transport, 2 German fighters, 1 German jet fighter. In Yugoslavia, I have 1 militia, 1 infantry, 1 mountain. In Romania, I have 4 infantry, 1 artillery. In Bavaria, I have 1 militia. In Alsace-Lorraine, Picardy, Belgium, and Netherlands, I have 1 militia. Paris. Okay, in Paris, I have 7 militia, 12 infantry, 1 SNLF infantry, 3 advanced mechanized infantry, 4 tank destroyers, 2 advanced artillery, and 6 anti-aircraft artillery. Okay. Let's see. In Western Germany, I have 1 airborne infantry, 4 anti-aircraft artillery, 1 jet fighter, 4 militia, and 10 infantry, and a fortification. In Denmark, I have 6 militia, 6 infantry, 3 anti-aircraft artillery, 1 fortification. In Germany, I have 2 militia, 2 infantry, and 1 anti-aircraft artillery. In West Poland, I have 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers. In Sea Zone 35, I have a torpedo boat destroyer. In southern Ukraine, I have an infantry. In western Ukraine, I have an infantry. In Kiev, I have 4 militia. In Taurida, I have 1 militia. In Orel Kursk, I have 2 doomed SS Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, down in eastern Egypt, I have an infantry. Is that on camera? Yeah, it is. Okay. In southern Finland, I have an infantry and a jet fighter. In Lapland, I have a militia and 2 fighters. In Kola, I have an SS Panzer Grenadier. In Estonia, I have a militia. In northern Belarusia, I have, hold on, I have to count this. I think I have 5 infantry. Yeah, 5 infantry, 3 cavalry, 2 medium armor. In western Russia, I have 6 advanced mechanized infantry, 9 SS Panzer Grenadiers, 4 medium armor, and 1 self-propelled artillery. In Lubelski, I have, Lubelski is 6 cavalry, 6 advanced mechanized infantry, and 3 self-propelled artillery. Warsaw, 3 militia, 2 cavalry. I think that is everything for German disposition of forces. So it's collect income phase. We're going to be making a roll for wartime economy, so I'll zoom in on that. Germany is at 63, plus 3 for Sweden, plus 3 for Romania, plus 2 for Iraq, plus 4 for the Vichy income brings me up to 75. And then I'm going to add to that 75 with wartime economy. Here's my 2d6. 8. Awesome. Okay. So that makes me have 83 for Germany. Next up is Madman Dan with turn 17.2.